What's going on, everyone? Life Lover checking back with you. If you watched my last video that I uploaded, I told you guys that I was gonna be back either later today or tomorrow, and I'm coming back this afternoon. I'm coming back right now, and I just want to talk about the death of Officer Ronald Singh, who is a police officer in Newman, California. I know there's been a lot of talk about it on social media, and so I just decided I wanted to talk to you guys about it. He was shot and killed by an illegal alien named Gustavo Perez Arriaga. Gustavo Perez Arriaga. Gustavo Perez. I'll just call him Gustavo Perez, an illegal alien, 33 years old, shot and killed Officer Ronald Singh. Officer Ronald Singh was a police officer in Newman, California. Like I said, he was loved by many. He was shot and killed because of a traffic stop when he pulled Perez over. When he pulled over Perez, because Perez was supposedly, prosecutors or suspects say he was driving under the influence of alcohol. That's not the first time he's done this. Perez was caught 2 other times driving under the influence of alcohol, and he's been he's been affiliated with gangs. Now, what I'm trying to get to here is, but first off, before I get into any further detail, I just want to say, rest in peace, Officer Singh. Rest in peace, and my condolences to your family. Condolences. I'll be sending prayers and thoughts. I can't understand. I can't imagine how you guys feel. Losing a loved one. I know it's hard. So my condolences, my prayers, my thoughts are with you all. Now, what I want to say is, this is another reason why we should build the damn wall. It's another reason why we should build the wall. I've been telling you guys, I've been tweeting on Twitter, I've been posting links from news sites about these things, and about these illegals coming into the country, shooting people, killing our American people, killing our officers, raping and drugging, I don't know about drugging, but raping and killing our children and our women. And this is another reason. Well, another death in America by an illegal alien. Come on, America. Come on. That's another reason why we should be building the wall. And a lot of people talk about drones and how drones can stop it. Drones aren't going to stop anything. A wall is. According to, I think it was either ABC News or New York Daily, said that Perez was sneaking across the Arizona border, the Arizona border. He was sneaking across the Arizona border to flee his country, to flee back to his country until he was apprehended in Bakersfield, California. And a lot of you Democrats out there, you don't give a flip about the country. I'm talking to you, Nancy Pelosi. I'm talking to you, Chucky boy, Chuck Schumer, Chucky boy. I'm talking to you, you piece of shit. You know what I mean? You don't care about the American people. You could care less about the American people. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Yes, Perez killed this officer. But Nancy Pelosi and Chucky boy, this is what you created. This is what you caused. I hope you're happy with yourselves. This is exactly what you caused. Because your Trump derangement syndrome got the best of you. And you won't even fund to build the damn wall. And you know what I don't understand, people. What I don't understand, and many conservatives don't understand, is back in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, Chucky boy and Nancy Pelosi were all for building the wall. They were all for building the wall back in the early to mid 2000s. Now all of a sudden, since Trump wants to not run his mouth, but walk the walk, he wants to get the money to build the damn wall. The Democrats, all of a sudden, they don't want the wall. No, Nancy Pelosi called the mall immoral on Twitter. I'll tell you what's immoral, Nancy. I'll tell you what's immoral. What's immoral is the fact that this officer is dead. He can't go back to his family. He can't love with his children if he has any. He can't love with his wife. He can't see his brothers and sisters anymore. He'll never have another Christmas, another Thanksgiving, another Labor Day, another Easter. He can't spend time with his family. He can't love with his family. He can't go and do what's right for the county and the city. Why? Because of you, Nancy Pelosi and Chucky Boy. And you too, Gustavo Perez, or whatever the heck your name is. That's immoral. I'll tell you what also is immoral, Nancy. What else is immoral is sex trafficking happening across our borders too. How these illegal Mexicans are coming into the country or coming across our border, raping women, raping children, selling them into slavery for their own sexual fantasies and their own little pervertedness. That's also immoral. So you want to talk about immoral? That's immoral, Nancy. And you also want to diss Trump on Twitter about how we're the Democrats. We're going to do everything we can to, issue a bill to stop this government shutdown. I even read on BBC News the fact the Democrats say they're going to pass a bill to get the government shut down. But no wall. That's an exception to them. No wall at all. Yet they'll pass a bill to end the government shutdown, but they won't build the freaking wall. Yet they expect Americans to pay the hardworking Americans to pay our tax dollars for $25 billion so these illegal aliens can come into the country illegally, mooch off of us, thinking they can get free food stamps, don't even have a green card, that don't even, don't even have a green card, get free food stamps, free everything, and we just hand it to them. Yet there are thousands and thousands of homeless veterans out there that are homeless and that they don't even have food or a roof over their head. And us as Americans don't give a flip. And we're paying our tax, and we're not. I don't know if we give a flip. At least the conservatives do. But we're paying our hardworking Americans are paying their tax dollars to make sure that these illegals come into the country. It's not right at all. What we need to be doing is we need to be paying our tax dollars. Since the government takes out 15 or 20%, that's like 1/5 of the paycheck of people's paychecks. You know what I mean? They take out 15 to 20% of it for taxes, and a lot of it's going to freaking abortions too, like abortions and all this other shit. A lot of it's going to that, but it's not going to build the wall that can save our country. That Trump and all the conservatives. Trump has our best interest in this country. He has our country's best interest. It's my America, and even though I'm a young kid, I am concerned. I am a concerned American. It's time we build the wall. And if it's not the fact that Democrats can't afford $5 billion. It's not the fact they can't afford it, because they can't afford it. The House and the Senate. The Democrats have the majority of the House. But they can afford $5 billion if they can afford and want people to pay $25 billion for these illegals to come in. That's 5 times what Trump wants. And it's not the fact they can't afford it; it's the fact that Trump proposed it. And anything Trump proposes, they all of a sudden don't stand for it. They're like, oh hell no! Trump said it, so we're against it. You Democrats out there. You are the most disgusting, some of the most immoral, some of the most godless people I have ever met or ever encountered in my life. Besides other people, you are the most disgusting and immoral people. You need to be stopped. And I'll tell you what. And you're giving all the good liberals a bad name. It's people like you who are out to destroy our country, who are out to destroy our president. And that want us to pay our tax dollars to investigate Trump. It's people like you who are giving good liberals a bad name. But you don't care. You don't care about our country. That's the worst part. And also about the Gustavo Perez. 6 or 7 other suspects, according to both ABC News and New York Daily News, said that that there were other suspects in helping him escape. Guess what? They were all illegals as well. They were all illegals as well. Those people being, including his girlfriend, his two brothers, and a co-worker, they all helped him escape. And also, Gustavo Perez was also, and is also, said to be affiliated with the gang, or with gangs. And he claims to have multiple aliases. That was just one of his aliases. His real name is Pablo Virgin someone. Pablo Virgin somebody. I don't remember his last name that he claimed to be, but... And then he appeared in court yesterday, but they called off the case for mental health problems. So I guess they're giving him a mental health check. Screw his mental health. Screw that. What matters is two things that matters. More importantly, I'll start with the least important, which is still very, very, very important, but in this case, it's the least important. From the least important thing is illegals coming in here and killing our people. We need to build the wall so these illegals can't sneak in across the border, smuggling their drugs, smuggling their guns, their gangs, and smuggling in other people, and trafficking children. But the most important part about this video and this topic is a man is dead. An officer is dead of the hands of an illegal alien. He's dead. He can't go and spend time with his family anymore. If he has children, he can't love with his children anymore. He can't love with his wife anymore. He can't spend time with his family. He can't go and serve his county and his city. He can't go and, protect people because of the hands of an alien who shouldn't have been here in the first place, who should have been, his ass should have been still been in Mexico. But Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, it's all your fault. The blood's on your hands, Chucky boy. The blood's on your hands, Nancy Pelosi. You two disgust me. You two disgust me. And I hope to God that karma comes back on you two, bites you right in the fucking ass. I really do. I hope that God... I hope karma pays you a visit. I really do. And karma will pay you two a visit. They sure will. God and karma are looking down on you two, and they're seeing, and he knows what you two are doing. People, abortions and illegals, sex trafficking and harboring, and selling our children into slavery and to be sex slaves. God sees all that, and he's not happy with that at all. But Nancy Pelosi, you are some of the most godless people I've ever known. Oh yeah, and you're such a hypocrite too, because I think you're a Catholic, and the Vatican has even bigger wall than the border wall we were going to build. And so if you go to the Catholic Church and it has a huge wall, you're a hypocrite. Excuse me, you're a hypocrite. And that's, the Democrats have such a double standard. And I'm going to tell you something. The wall should have been built a few years ago, but ever since Trump proposed it, the Democrats don't want to do it anymore. It's your deep hatred, Democrats. It's your Trump derangement syndrome. It's your deep hatred that's causing this country to be the way it is. You are causing this country to be at hell. You are causing this country to slowly becoming a third world country. You are causing this country to slowly become a socialist/communist country. You're not even Democrats anymore. You're a bunch of fucking communists, socialists, globalists. That's what you are. You are on your way to becoming full-blown communists. You are on your way to becoming full-blown communists. And I you know what I mean? And because of your socialist ideas and your communist beliefs, an officer was killed. How do you feel? How do you guys feel? I bet you don't feel any shame whatsoever. But if a Republican did it, if a conservative did it, you would be raising all types of hell. You would be raising all types of hell. But because it was an illegal alien who did it, it's like no one cares. You don't care about the country. All you want to do is destroy our country. That's your end game. That's your mission. That's your mission, is to destroy our country. You are sick. You are despicable, and I hope that, and I hope you too, and I hope all you Democrat leaders and all you Democrats are stopped. And and another thing, the news media won't report it. CNN won't report it. Heck, they even had a guest on CNN Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday. That wanted the Republicans to die, and so they'll do anything. They'll do anything to bash Trump. Yeah, they may report it, but it's so slanted, it's unbelievable. So yeah, I bet. See, either two possibilities on CNN and MSNBC. MSNBC. A, they'll report it, but they'll shift it to fit their closed-minded political narrative. And what they'll do is they'll bash Trump and bash the wall. Or two, they just won't report it at all. That's why I looked at New York Daily. That's why I'm looking at BBC now, because they report international stuff, BBC, and they report things about the U.S. and Canada, about Trump and whatnot, that the mainstream won't even report. The CNN and the MSNBC and not even Fox News will report some of the stuff. And BBC covers very, very important and very factual information. So the news media was never honest to begin with, but it's just becoming much, much worse. But yeah, Perez's accomplices all pled not guilty. They all said they didn't help him escape, but but the news media and the news says otherwise. However, if they do, if they did help Perez escape, which I'm pretty sure they did, all of them were illegals. All of them were illegal aliens, so I'm pretty sure they helped him escape after the murder of Officer Singh. You know, what I have to say is the fact that this needs to end. We need to build the wall, and we need to build the wall now. And President Trump, I hope you keep the government shut down. I hope you keep the government shut down, and until these phony, fake Velveeta cheese Democrats come up with the money and to build the wall as the American people want. And Chuck Schumer even tweeted, "The American people don't want a wall." Doofus! You don't even know about the American people. You don't even care about the American people. So what gives you the right to sit there and dictate to us what the American people want? You have no right to sit there and dictate to us like that, Chucky boy. You piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. And I hope you go and burn in hell. I really do. And you too, Nancy Pelosi. I really do hope you go and burn in hell. CNN, I hope you burn in hell too. All of you need to go and burn in hell. All of you have blood on your hands. Hillary Clinton, I hope you burn in hell too. You stupid Democrat. All you do is, and Hillary Clinton, there's so many crimes on her, it's unbelievable. And them Russian emails and stuff. But anyway, what I was saying is, Mr. President Trump, I hope you do keep the government shut down until these fake Democrats can come up and build the wall as the American people want, Chucky boy. And, excuse me, not much of the American people, not much of the American government jobs have been affected. Only 25% of the U.S. government jobs have been affected. 9 major businesses have been affected, and that was Homeland Security, some museums, some historical museums, but none of the major ones like the post office or SSI or anything like that, or food stamps, as far as I know. Just 25% of the government has been affected. So, and that's not much compared to that's not much. And only 9 important jobs. And and agriculture too. Yeah, including agriculture, Homeland Security, some historical museums. And you Democrats and you people that are against Trump, you want to blame Trump for this government shutdown. It's not Trump's fault. You have your Democrat leaders to blame. You have Nancy Pelosi. You have Chuck Schumer to blame, and you have Hillary Clinton and all the Democrats to blame for that, because they won't fund the wall. They won't give President Trump the wall he wants. And it's not really about what President Trump wants, people. It's not really about what he wants. It's about what the American people want. And it's not really about what the American people want. It's about what's best for America. If you're a conservative, you understand what I'm talking about. If you're a conservative, you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm really sick of the fact these Democrats and their Trump derangement syndrome. I'm sick and tired of it because their deep hatred to our president is causing this country to divide more and more and more. And your deep hatred for our president caused the death of an officer in Newman, California. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Really, you need everywhere you walk, you need to walk down with your head down low and feel ashamed of yourselves. You need to be ashamed. And you know what I mean? And the Democrats are sociopaths too, Nancy and Chucky Boy. They don't even care about the American people. They don't even care about feelings at all. And Nancy, and you sit there and you tweet. You want to criticize Trump about him tweeting and not getting things done. What about you? Excuse me. And what about you? You sit there and tweet and you won't fund the wall. In a meeting with Trump, you wouldn't even you interrupted people. You wouldn't even listen to reason why the wall needed to be built. But as I was saying, I was saying is, let's see, yeah, Gustavo Perez, your girlfriend, your two brothers, and your coworker, all of which are illegal aliens that shouldn't even have been here in the first place. Unless you were going through the immigration process, which I damn sure you didn't do. I know for a fact you didn't do, because what you did was you snuck across the Arizona border. So I know you didn't go through the immigration process like you're supposed to. So what I wish for all of you, the 5 of you, Gustavo Perez, your girlfriend, your 2 brothers, and your coworker, the 5 of you, need to go to jail. And I know that Perez is going to go to jail, but I'm pretty sure your girlfriend and your 2 brothers and your coworker, I'm pretty sure they helped you escape. There were illegals too. It doesn't surprise me. I believe it. I believe they helped you escape. So what I wish from the 5 of you, you need to go to prison you all need to go to prison. And I hope you don't go to the United States prisons. Your asses need to be deported back to Mexico so you can go to jail in Mexico, because that's more tax dollars that the hardworking Americans have to pay for your asses to be in jail. And we shouldn't be having to pay for that because of bad choices that you people make going into the country illegally, killing our people and killing our Americans. It's sick. It's despicable. And let me tell you something. You don't need to be in jail in the United States, but you're probably going to be. Your asses need to go to Mexico, go back to your home country in Mexico, have a trial there, do whatever you need, do whatever it is you got to do, and then go to jail in Mexico, because we don't want you in the United States. We don't want to be paying taxes so that hey, you're still having a roof over your head. You're still having a roof over your head, even though you're in jail. You're still having a roof over your head. Or illegal aliens deserve nothing. Our American people and our veterans deserve everything. You illegals out there that jump across the border, you know what I mean? And you expect a free ride from people. You expect a free ride from the American people. It's not how it works. You take advantage of us Americans. We've had it. At least the smart people, we've had enough of it. The wall needs to be built, and it needs to be built immediately so that these kind of things won't happen. And a lot of people sit there and say that the country, Mexico, they come across the border to flee their own country full of gangs, and they want to seek asylum, but they're fleeing from gangs when they're the ones who bring the gangs in here. They're the ones who bring their gangs into the country, and their drugs and their, all this other crap. But that's all I'm going to say. Perez, your girlfriend, your 2 brothers, and your coworker, I hope you all get jailed. And I hope it's not in the United States. I hope your asses go back to Mexico where you belong. And I hope you're jailed in Mexico. I hope you're incarcerated forever. Now, because the officer can't love with his family. He can't protect his city. He can't protect his county. He can't protect people. And it's all because of Perez, and it's all because of you, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. This is what you create. This is what all you Democrats, this is what you, the socialists and communists and the globalists created. You and wanting us to be a third world country. This is what you created. I hope you're happy with yourselves. I'm getting off this video because I'm getting mad. I'm getting furious because I'm sick and tired of people always talking crap about our president, always resisting everything good he tries to do, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of innocent people getting killed by these illegal aliens who shouldn't even be here in the first place. I'm sick and tired of it. Let me know in the comments if you're sick and tired of it too. I'm fed up. I'm a fed up American, and I'm a concerned American too. I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Be positive, be happy. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you on the next video. So long, and I hope you all 5 of you were jailed, not in the United States, but in Mexico. Sick of this. So sick of people always, getting innocent people getting killed and being raped by these illegals because the Democrats won't even get money to build the wall. It's pathetic. I'll see you on the next video.